Successful Facebook marketing starts point A to point B in the simplest and most efficient manner possible. That's why we put together another video tutorial for you. Hi, I'm Donna Newman, and my thinking is when you have the exact steps to succeed on Facebook, then you have the exact steps to leapfrog your competition. So let's get started.
Welcome, everyone. Today's topic is how to share and promote your new Facebook page. That's a troubling question that a lot of new clients have. Typically, after their designs are live, they're all revved up and ready to launch. So today I'm introducing you to those 4 proven strategies to grow your fan base. That way, you can avoid the conversation these 4 characters are having around their boardroom table. I don't know what's wrong. We posted our brand of lug nut to every social media site and no one is talking about us. Must be a technical error. We do have 5 fans. That's the 5 of us. Oh, ask for a refund. Well, sometimes this is the very conversation that we have when unfortunately we're not implementing those 4 proven strategies at the front end of our launching our business page. So those 4 proven strategies to build an audience on Facebook start with 1, inviting your email contacts. And this is in a very engaging, user-friendly process where about 2 months ago, Facebook only had a couple of email carriers in there. Now you're going to be pretty surprised once I show you just how prolific the options are, yet super easy. Number 2, inviting your friends. And this is pretty strategic because you can invite all of your friends, you can invite your recent interactions, you can invite friends that are strategically placed upon specific lists, maybe industry, maybe according to groups, maybe according to different interests. Number 3 is sharing your page. And again, because Facebook is so interested in really helping the small business owner further merchandise and promote their brand, you're going to see that there was originally only one option to share your page to your personal profile, and now you've got the option to share it to 5 different venues. And finally, number 4, creating an ad. There are many options here, but the one that I'm going to showcase today is the Promote a Post. That's the one that's the most user-friendly out of the gate when you can target your fans, your friends of fans, or you can target your friend base and your friends of your friends. This way, you rekindle the relationship with maybe some dormant fan base, or you actually grow a fan base if you're brand new. So let's just jump right in. Number 1 is inviting your email contacts. And this is a general invite. First of all, I want to give you a little backstory information. When you're coming to your business page, you want to make sure that you come into it as your personal profile. That way, when you come, you're going to be bringing all of your friends. If you come into your business page and use your page as your page, then you will not have access to your friend base. And if that's a little too complicated for you, all you have to look for is this visual up top here, that your profile picture and your name is listed up there in that cover banner, in that blue horizontal banner. If your name's up there, then you're going to be able to see the menu Build Audience and you'll have the drop down of options. If your business name is up there, you will not see the Build Audience tab. So worst case, you identify that you're not where you need to be, and then in this gear over here, you're going to click it, drop it down, and then you're going to change to it will say change to Donna Newman, just like it says here in this purple gray, and you will automatically be able to switch your identity. So once you've switched your identity and Donna's up there, now I have full access to come into this business page that I'm an admin of and click on Build an Audience. The very first thing I'm going to do is take advantage of that user-friendly engagement, invite email contacts. When you come to this page, you're going to see that there's a multitude of options, and good thing because there were only 3 options up until a few months ago. Now, if you've got an email provider such as Constant Contact or MailChimp, maybe Vertical Response, you're going to be able to integrate your files, your contact names, and bring them up to Facebook, thereby giving them a personal, somewhat customized invitation to like your business page. Same goes for AOL, the cool thing about Skype that's brand new. But let's just show you that next phase. So you click on the button, Invite Contacts, and this is what you're going to see. I happen to have clicked on Other Email Service, and let's say that I wanted to put in my Gmail. I can do that here because Gmail's not one of those listed. So in this example, I'm putting in my AOL address, and who doesn't have an AOL address? I mean, that was the very first email address probably most of us had. So here I'm putting in my email, then I fill in my password, and as simple as could be, I just click on the Invite Contacts button. And also, a word of caution, in today's era, we're so pessimistic about who's going to share our content, and maybe if I give my password, it's not secure. Here is an outright statement that Facebook endorses. We will not store your password. Makes us feel pretty confident that when we come here and we want to do another invitation to the same database, the same email, you will find that that email password will not automatically fill in because they're not memorizing it. Then, after you've clicked Invite Contacts, this is an example of what could happen. This is one of our clients. She's a brand new author, and she did this to her Gmail. She, at the time of just launching, had 15 likes, and she had only been on Facebook on this business page within 2 hours of having done this. So to this small Gmail account, and it's brand new because she's just new to being an official author, she actually only had 116 contacts. So Facebook will identify how many contacts you have on that email database, and they will do two things. They will give a page suggestion, and they show you exactly how it's going to look. They are pulling the image from your profile picture, so you want to make sure that it's easily read, and perhaps it has your logo on it. In this case, this is her logo, as well as it's the name of her domain on Facebook and on her website. Then second, they're giving you an option underneath that suggestion that will occur on Facebook. This is what will happen within her email. It will be sent out. Part of it's customized, part of it's generic. The profile pic makes it customized, and then it's also listed with a hyperlink on the title of her business page. So when you receive this as a recipient of her request to like her business page, you are going to feel pretty confident that you're going to check it out. So my kids counselor, Gwen Schneck, supports students, parents, and families. That is hyperlinked. If you wanted to go straight to her business page, you could click on that or click on the bottom title, right where she has it to the right of her profile pic, and you could immediately like it. And then within that email, you can also like it. So you can do one of two ways. And then you just click this box over here, and automatically it is sent on your behalf to all of your recipients. That's a very cool, easy approach to getting things done. Then second, you can invite all of your friends. And again, this is awesome because so often I watch small business owners who get on and they're so excited, but they're only talking to maybe 20, 22 people, and that's not enough to have a groundswell of enthusiasm for new business. So you want to take advantage of making sure that what you've just done on Facebook is also integrated with what you've done offline or on other platforms. And that is where you already have a groundswell of confidence from the people that you've done past business with or your friends. They know you, they love you, they like you, they trust you. And so this is a great idea for you to invite your friends to like your page. You can do this one by one, or when you first come to this page, you're going to see recent interactions. And that means people within the last couple of days that you've actually either engaged with through a like, a comment, sent a birthday wish, sent a personal message through Facebook, or the first choice that I often go for is the search all friends. And you can achieve that by clicking this drop-down arrow to the right of recent interactions. The thing about this is, though, Unlike 2 years ago when there was this beautiful, engaging single button at the top that said all, that when you clicked it automatically would fill in all of these little squares, and then you just click submit. It's not that easy. Facebook wants you to painfully assure yourself that you are inviting the most appropriate target audience. So for my example is, I've got about 3,500 friends, and I do have to painstakingly go through all of them if I'm interested in having all of them be invited to like my business page. Now the thing about this is, it definitely is an exercise that if you've got about 1,500 to 3,000 friends, you're going to commit anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes, and it's just going to be an assembly line of an experience. Click, 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 and then you'll click submit. Or maybe you'll go through the A's through the E's, and then you'll click submit, and you'll start the whole game all over again. Or if you want to be more strategically targeted, remember, when you are actually accepting friends from your personal profile, you can identify them within targeted lists. And those lists for me, sometimes I have social media elite, sometimes I have close friends, sometimes I put them under family. I've got different groups, I've got different interests like art designers and videographers that I work with, realtors. So if I'm actually wanting to target my message or my invitation to like a page to a specific interest group, a specific industry group, I can actually click that box and it will automatically populate this right area with all of their names. Again, I got to go through single-handedly and click them all, but it allows me to be more target focused. Or I can go up here and just click on all the people who I've identified within their personal profile where they live. So it's a really ideal approach to taking full advantage of a warm market that already knows you, likes you, trusts you, to invite them to participate on your business page. This is what it looks like. Once you have sent the invitation, click submit, you will send this request as a notification. It will appear on your personal profile on this blue horizontal banner under the globe. That's where notifications appear. When you've got a notification that you haven't looked at, that will appear a number 1 in red. It'll definitely appear up there when you are checking it from your desktop or when you're checking it from your mobile phone application. It might come across your text message, and it also might be sent to you via email. But always rest assured that you will be notified from this globe up here. And it's as simple as Donna Newman has invited you to like her Summa Social business page, and it will let me know the number of minutes ago that this was sent to me. Number 3 is sharing your page, and you can do this strategically, all your friends, or you can do it with a group, with a business page, or on somebody else's wall. And that's a pretty cool new addition as well, because before, about a month ago, you only had the option to be able to share it on your personal profile. Now we have options, and that's always good for a small business owner who knows what she or he wants to do. So clicking on Share Page right underneath the tab Build Your Audience, you're going to be coming over to this pop-up. And you have a couple of options. So the default one is that it will be shared on your own timeline. And timeline is a synonym for your personal profile wall. It could be on your own timeline, on a friend's timeline, in a group, or on your page. Your page refers to your business page. Probably don't need to share it to our business page since we're just coming from a business page and our whole intent is to actually bring more fans over. Or finally, you can do it in a private message. Second thing I want to mention to you about, it actually pulls the title of your business page as a hyperlink, and then it pulls content. And this content is actually being pulled from the About fields that you have filled in on your business page. Often small business owners do not do this. They just don't think to do this. So I want to make sure that you go back to your business page and look at what kind of content, if any, you have put inside of your About fields. And do an experiment. Sometimes because there are 6 different formats for the whole About section based upon how you set up your business page in the first place, some of these fields will pull differently. Therefore, I would really encourage you to fill them all out. I would fill out 2 or 3 sentences, and then I would do an experiment to see when you share it, what field is being pulled. Go back to your business page, tweak it to make sure that within that word character count, you've said everything you need to say to encourage someone to like your business page. In this case, Carol Cook is a brand new author, and she comes from a Christian background, women, and she's talking about women of the Bible. So for her, she's operating more on a personal level. Thereby, she's very interested in talking a little bit about herself and the relationship factor that she has that's built her following over these years as she has begun to develop her book, her Bible studies, and really encouraging and speaking life into other young people. So that's why she was a little bit more personable. But if you've got a real estate business, you might want to mention the benefits of maybe a free search, a real-time free search that you give them access to. If you are a dentist, you might want to focus on your promotion. Maybe it's come on in and you get a 50% off of a whitening, etc. But whatever that is, just make sure that you keep it to 2 or 3 sentences. This one is 4.5 lines, and you're specific with what that benefit is and your value proposition. The nice thing too is as this is shared throughout your newsfeed, first posting on wherever you've determined it would go, it will have a real-time like count. So right now, at the time of this posting, it had 194 likes. It will continue to have that real-time ticker. This is what it looks like. She had gone ahead and filled in her own share up at the top, and you can see that she has the 194 people that have liked it. She posted it to her personal profile, and she did it in a very fun, engaging way. That's her brand, but it's also the way that she engages with her friends. So when you do that, make sure that you understand what your personal brand is, not being so pitchy, but then also know that these are your friends. They like you, they trust you, so be a little bit more conversational. And she tells a quick little story on here. She also then puts a hyperlink to her Facebook business page. So if you click on the link within her text, you'll go to her page and you can like it. Or within the share feature, her title is actually hyperlinked and you could go to that and like it. And then of course, it's always nice when marketing immediately converts, and you can see that down here with Margaret McKay Krotz. She said, "Bought your book for my Kindle, love it. Thanks for writing it." And that's a pretty cool affirmation that Carol is right where she needs to be, that she did it extremely well. She did it in a personal, engaging way, and she actually was able to generate a really nice proof of conversion. Number 4 is creating an ad. And this is where you're going to be able to target either interests, target friends, target fans, target friends of friends, or friends of fans. So again, making sure that you're identifying your business page from your personal profile. I see Donna Newman up there. And then you click on Build an Audience, and that allows you to drop down to the final option, Create an Ad. And the ad that I wanted to showcase today is Promote a Post. This was put together by, again, one of our clients. She also happens to be an author, but she's a speaker. She's a writer. And she wanted to really rekindle the relationship with her fans. She found, like most small business owners, she was hugely busy dedicating her time to serving the needs of her business clients. And that meant that she wasn't doing a whole lot on Facebook. She might post once a month, skip a couple months, post again, but she had 1,500 fans. So at some point, there was a groundswell of enthusiasm for her brand. But, time got the best of her. So when she decided to rekindle the marketing approach, especially on Facebook, this is one of the best approaches that she did. She put together a quick little video talking about the 4 benefits of a brand new second book launch. It was a reprinting of her second book, so that's a real tribute to the fact that she sold out. And now she was going to give people, after they listened, an opportunity to get a free download of the first 15 pages, or they would be able to go straight to Amazon and order it. So the cool thing here is she made it very simple. She made it engaging because she did it in a video. She posted it to her wall. She put on a quick little engaging title, and then she did a little caption. It talked exactly new book, 4 tangible ways to jumpstart your trusting your intuition, better decisions, bigger success, skill for life, download here. So it's very matter of fact, but it's conversational. And it really is strong on the benefits that a user, that a fan, that a friend of the fan would be able to get if they were at minimum to download the excerpt, and then at maximum to go to the Amazon link, which is further embedded in this particular caption. The cool thing too, again, we're talking about marketing having conversion, and I'm not able to show it here because this was a very long list of comments and I couldn't fit it for the space, is twofold. First, you see Michelle Turner Wheeler down here, and this is her first comment, sharing to all my friends at Beaumont. Well, as she goes through a day of having other people engage with this conversation, she then comes and makes her second post saying that, Julie, I just had an idea. How about if we sell your book at my salon? You know, as a salon, there's multiple people coming in and out, maybe 20 minimum a day. So now Julie has a captive audience because that book was pitched to be positioned at the counter. So that's a pretty cool conversion for a merchant, for Julie. The second thing is there were 2 people inside of this at the top part of the conversation that had said that they went straight to order the Amazon book. So the cool thing is that the excerpt was enough to whet their appetite and they went straight to order the book. So kind of a moral to this lesson is by using this ad, which cost her $50, she made a video. She posted the video on her wall, added an engaging title, added a practical approach to what people would get should they watch the video and then make a download or a purchase. And that was simple. Then for the $50, she decided that she would focus that this promoted post would actually be within the news feed of all of her fans and all of the friends of those fans. That means that for $50, she got a merchant agree to sell her book, and she got 2 additional orders. And the cool thing too here is that she actually rekindled the relationship with all of her dormant fans. She had 11 shares of people who were further promoting her post out to their friend base, and the average person has 130 friends. So this is a great way to get more fans, or it's a great way to rekindle the relationship with a dormant fan base, and in her case, she was able to get more sales. So as we're implementing these 4 proven strategies to grow your fan base, these will certainly help you launch your Facebook marketing. And that's what you want to do. When you are live on Facebook, you don't want to be a stick in the mud and hope that someone's going to come your way. That way, your content, your engagement will help you influence future sales, as in the case of both Carol Cook through a share on her personal profile, and also through Julie Farha, who actually did a promote a post ad. You can get more fans and friends talking about your brand, and you can stamp more content on the search engines. Nothing better than marketing that works. And thanks again so much for listening. All the best to you.
So let's recap. When you apply a simple system for Facebook marketing, then you're well on your way to attracting more fans who are genuinely interested in your company's products or services. Remember, stats prove that 51% of Facebook fans are more likely to buy the brands that they fan. Join me next time for another Facebook marketing tutorial. Hey, in the meantime, feel free to write on our Facebook fan page wall whenever you'd like a Facebook insight we haven't covered, or just say hi.